An expert is a man who has made all the mistakes which can be made, in a narrow field. How wonderful that we have met with a paradox. Now we have some hope of making progress. The meaning of life consists in the fact that it makes no sense to say that life has no meaning. Every sentence I utter must be understood not as an affirmation, but as a question. When it comes to atoms, language can be used only as in poetry. The poet, too, is not nearly so concerned with describing facts, as with creating images. Criticism is exactly what I want, and I hope that you will find that the paper has been improved. The opposite of a fact is falsehood, but the opposite of one profound truth may very well be another profound truth. Every great and deep difficulty bears in itself its own solution. It forces us to change our thinking, in order to find it. Every valuable human being must be a radical and a rebel, for what he must aim at is to make things better than they are. Even the mathematical framework helps nothing. I would first like to understand how nature avoids the contradictions. Your theory is crazy, but it's not crazy enough to be true. Everything we call real is made of things that cannot be regarded as real. I am not quite in agreement with your emphasis on the necessity to develop new concepts. A physicist is just an atom's way of looking at itself. After the many years of struggling in the dark, I feel perhaps especially strongly the fulfillment of the old hopes, brought about by the new discoveries of yourself and others. Technology will advance more in the next 30 years, than in the previous 2000. Truth is something that we can attempt to doubt, and then perhaps, after much exertion, discover that part of the doubt is not justified. We are trapped by language to such a degree that every attempt to formulate insight is a play on words. Those who are not shocked when they first come across quantum theory, cannot possibly have understood it. In the final analysis, mathematics is a mental game, that we can play or not play as we choose. Opposites are not contradictory, but complementary. Never express yourself more clearly than you are able to think. When searching for harmony in life, one must never forget that in the drama of existence, we are ourselves both actors and spectators. Stop telling God what to do with his dice. The best weapon of a dictatorship is secrecy, but the best weapon of a democracy should be the weapon of openness.